Have you ever wondered what the deadliest disasters in history have been? From earthquakes that shake cities to their core, to tsunamis that wipe out entire coastlines, disasters have marred the pages of human history with stories of loss, resilience, and recovery. These events, often brutal reminders of nature's power or the consequences of human error, have shaped civilizations and altered the course of history. Today, we embark on a somber journey, a countdown of the top 10 disasters that have left an indelible mark on humanity. We'll traverse time and space, from the foggy streets of London to the radiant blue waters of the Indian Ocean, exploring the impact and aftermath of these catastrophic events. We'll delve into the stories behind the statistics, bringing to light the human element that often gets lost amidst the rubble and ruin. Brace yourself as we delve into this grim journey through history. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have the Great Smog of London. This disaster unfolded over a chilling 5 days in December 1952, when a deadly fog descended upon the city. The smog was no ordinary one. It was a lethal mix of smoke and fog, a byproduct of coal burning, which was the primary heating source at the time. This cloud of death resulted in a visibility drop to just a few feet, bringing the city to a standstill. The true terror, however, was the silent killer within the smog. It contained sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and soot particles, leading to severe respiratory problems. The official death toll reached 4,000, but recent research suggests it could have been as high as 12,000. The aftermath led to much-needed environmental reforms and legislation. This disaster was a harsh reminder of the consequences of industrial pollution. At number 9, we find the Dust Bowl of the 1930s. This was an environmental disaster that struck the Great Plains of North America, turning once fertile lands into a desert. It was caused by a combination of severe drought and decades of extensive farming without crop rotation or other techniques to prevent erosion. The Dust Bowl had devastating effects on the American Midwest. Thousands of families were forced to abandon their farms, unable to grow crops or pay their mortgages. Many migrated to California in search of better opportunities, only to face discrimination and harsh working conditions. The aftermath of the Dust Bowl led to significant changes in agricultural practices. The U.S. government implemented soil conservation programs, and farmers started using more sustainable farming techniques. Despite these efforts, the scars of the Dust Bowl are still evident in some regions, reminding us of the severe impacts of environmental mismanagement. The Dust Bowl was a stark lesson in the importance of sustainable farming practices. Moving on to number 8, we have the devastating 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. Born from an undersea earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, this tsunami was one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. The quake, one of the strongest ever recorded, unleashed a series of powerful waves that spread across the Indian Ocean, reaching 14 countries. The effects were catastrophic. Over 200,000 lives were lost, millions were displaced, and countless communities were reduced to rubble. Indonesia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, and the Maldives were among the hardest hit. The tsunami left a scar on the world, a testament to the destructive power of nature. In the aftermath, the world rallied together for one of the largest humanitarian responses. It led to significant advancements in tsunami detection and early warning systems. These improvements aim to prevent such a disaster from causing similar devastation in the future. The 2004 tsunami showed us the raw power of nature and the importance of early warning systems. At number 7, we have the 2010 Haiti Earthquake. This catastrophic event occurred on the 12th of January, registering a staggering 7.0 magnitude on the Richter scale. Its epicenter was near the town of Léogâne, just 25 kilometers west of Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. The earthquake caused widespread devastation, leveling buildings and infrastructure, turning life as we knew it into a nightmare of rubble and dust. The aftermath was just as devastating. The lack of a robust response system led to a severe humanitarian crisis. With an estimated 200,000 lives lost and countless others displaced, the effects of this disaster are still felt today. The 2010 Haiti earthquake was a harsh reminder of nature's fury and the importance of preparation. It highlighted the need for stronger structures, better disaster response systems, and the importance of international aid in times of crisis. The Haiti earthquake reminded us of the urgency of disaster preparedness. Coming in at number 6, we have the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. The year was 1986, in the heart of Soviet Ukraine. What was supposed to be a routine safety test at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant turned into a catastrophe of unparalleled magnitude. A sudden surge in power during the test led to an explosion and fire that spewed a radioactive cloud over a vast area. The immediate vicinity was rendered uninhabitable, with effects felt as far away as Scandinavia and Western Europe. The aftermath was equally devastating, with the direct death toll estimated in the dozens, but the long-term effects of radiation exposure have led to thousands of cancer cases and a significant increase in genetic disorders. Decades later, the area around Chernobyl remains largely a ghost town, a chilling testament to the disaster. Despite the benefits of nuclear power, Chernobyl stands as a grim reminder of the potential dangers of nuclear power. At number 5 on our list, we encounter the deadly mudslide in Bolivia. This catastrophe, unique in its nature, unfurled its wrath in the early years of the new millennium. Attributed to a deadly blend of deforestation and torrential downpours, it stands as one of the deadliest natural disasters ever witnessed. The mudslide in Bolivia surged through the terrain, influencing a significant segment of the local populace. It was an unforgiving annihilator, indiscriminately impacting even healthy young adults, in contrast to other natural calamities which usually target weaker structures. The effects were disastrous, with the death toll reaching into the thousands, surpassing the total casualties of many that had befallen the region, were felt for years to follow. This disaster instigated substantial enhancements in public health policies, and disaster readiness. The catastrophe disrupted societies and economies, revealing the fragility of it underscored the critical necessity for global collaboration in disaster prevention and management. The mudslide in Bolivia stands as a stark reminder of the devastating might of natural disasters. Moving on to number 4, we have the 1976 Tangshan Earthquake. This catastrophic event took place in the northeastern region of China and stands as one of the deadliest earthquakes in recorded history. The quake struck in the early hours of July 28, 1976, with an estimated magnitude of 7.6 on the Richter scale. The city of Tangshan, with a population of about 1 million, was the epicenter. In a matter of seconds, the city was leveled, leading to a staggering loss of life. The death toll is estimated to be anywhere between 240,000 and 700,000 people. The aftermath of the quake was equally devastating. With the city's infrastructure in ruins, survivors faced severe shortages of food, water, and medical assistance. Rescue and relief efforts were hampered due to the extent of the damage. The Tangshan earthquake showed us the importance of building structures to withstand seismic activity. At number 3, we have the 1931 China floods. This disaster is considered one of the deadliest natural disasters ever recorded. The flood was triggered by a combination of long-lasting heavy rainfall and snowmelt from the mountains. The Yangtze, Yellow, and Huai rivers all overflowed, turning vast areas of China into a vast, deadly lake. The effects were devastating, with an estimated 1 to 4 million lives lost. Many of these were not from the floods themselves, but from the resulting famine and disease that followed. Entire towns washed away, crops destroyed, and infrastructure decimated. The flood left an enduring impact on China, both physically and psychologically. The aftermath was a monumental challenge. The Chinese government, with international aid, embarked on a huge effort to rebuild and implement flood control measures. Despite the tragedy, the disaster also sparked significant advancements in China's flood management strategies. The China floods were a stark reminder of the havoc that water can wreak. Coming in at number 2, we have World War II. A conflict that erupted from the tensions simmering after the First World War. World War II was a global war that lasted from 1939 to 1945. It was the most widespread war in history, involving over 30 countries and resulting in over 70 million fatalities. The war was marked by significant events such as the Holocaust and the use of nuclear weapons, which forever changed the course of human history. It left a lasting impact on the world, leading to the emergence of the United States and the Soviet Union as superpowers and setting the stage for the Cold War. World War II also brought about significant advancements in technology and warfare, but at a devastating cost. It stands as a grim reminder of the devastation that war can cause. The aftermath of World War II forced the world to reckon with the horrors of war and the importance of maintaining peace. And finally, at number 1, we have the Black Death. This catastrophe, a pandemic that swept across continents in the mid-14th century, left an indelible mark on human history. Its origin was in fleas living on black rats, which were common passengers on merchant ships. As these ships traveled, so did the disease, finding its way across Europe and Asia, leaving devastation in its wake. The Black Death wiped out an estimated 75 to 200 million people, a figure that represented a third of Europe's population at the time. This was not merely a disaster, it was a catastrophe of unparalleled proportion. The aftermath of the Black Death was profound. It altered societal structures, economies, and even religious beliefs. It was a stark reminder of our vulnerability to disease and the interconnectedness of our world. The Black Death was a stark reminder of the devastating impact of pandemics. So there you have it, the top 10 deadliest disasters in human history. From the suffocating Great Smog of London to the destructive 2010 Haiti earthquake, each event has underscored the formidable power of nature and the fragility of human life. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster and World War II, on the other hand, were stark reminders of the devastation that human actions can precipitate. Through understanding these events, we gain insight into the importance of preparedness, resilience, and the indomitable human spirit that perseveres in the face of adversity. These disasters serve as a call to action for us all, a call to be vigilant, to be prepared, and to work towards a world where such devastating events are mitigated, if not entirely prevented. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep exploring. Don't forget to subscribe to the Real Knowledge channel for more informative videos. Until next time.